Welcome to Titan TV, our very first Titan Warrior media production. I'm Morgan, a senior here at East High School. We'll bring you Titan TV and Warrior Watch, student-produced TV shows for the community. We will share with you what is happening on our campuses and the opportunities available for students in VISD. On our very first episode, we are at East High School checking in on a few sport programs, learning about the PTech program at East High School, and highlighting several clubs on campus. Lights, camera, get in on the action.
All athletic schedules are available on the VISD website under Athletics and on the secondary campus websites. Now remember, some sports that haven't started yet won't have schedules available, but be sure you're following the VISD Athletics Facebook page for schedule and ticket updates. All athletic ticket purchases will continue to be made through Ticket Spicket. There will be no in-person ticket sales at the VISD Athletic Department office or ticket booths. There is a mobile app. You can also visit the VISD website, or you can visit spicket.events/VISD. The district has updated the clear bag policy to include all middle school gyms. Bags will be checked at every athletic event held at a location where the clear bag policy will be enforced. You can find the district's clear bag policy on the VISD website under Athletics. Calling all sports enthusiasts. VISD Gold Cards are now available to Victoria County residents 62 years old and older. Stop by the VISD Administration Building Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 to complete your Gold Card application. This will give you access to all home athletic events. And if you want to cheer on your favorite high school with some cool merch, make sure to visit the Victoria East and Victoria West High School websites and look for their online store button just underneath the rotating banner.
Here at East, we have a variety of award-winning teams, including our cheer squad. We caught up with two senior captains to talk about their journey. Check it out.
Go, Titans, go! Go, go, G-O-G-O! Go, Titans, go! Go, go, G-O-G-O! Go, Titans, go! Go, go, G-O-G-O! Go, Titans, go! Go, go, G-O-G-O!
Hey! I've been doing it since I can remember. Ever since I was little, I've been to so many cheer camps, and it just came natural. I had an older sister as well who cheered throughout high school, so I kind of followed in her footsteps. Probably tumbling. Probably camp. This past year we went to camp. It was our first time back since COVID, and we went freshman year. It was super, super fun, but this year it was just really nice to get to know the girls a little bit deeper. We've missed that. Just be spirited, be yourself, and don't forget to smile.
Okay, this is Bella with Titan TV, and we're here with
Genesis Rodriguez, the cheer captain at Victoria East.
Okay, so Genesis, how did you get involved with cheer?
Well, in middle school, I believe it was 7th grade, I had attended a little cheer camp here at East, and I realized that this was something that I really wanted to do, that I could find a passion for. It made me really happy to see all the girls out there cheering and everything.
It's nice. Okay, so what's your favorite thing about cheering at Victoria East High School?
My favorite thing would have to be our spirit weeks. Whenever we go against our rivals West, everybody gets so pumped up. You see all the school spirit, everybody's dressing up. It's just so much fun.
Great, and what would you tell anyone who is looking to get involved with cheer?
I would tell them to stay headstrong and go straight through it. Never give up on it, no matter how hard it gets. Like, you'll enjoy the ride in the end.
EHS E A S EHS E
Here at East, we love our volleyball team. Let's check in and see how they're doing this year. Nice.
Hi, I'm Maddie. I'm a junior here at East, and I have been playing volleyball for 3 years now. I would say my favorite part about playing volleyball this year is definitely having a lot of team bonding experiences with my teammates and having a 3 winning streak currently right now and being able to win in tournaments. We have recently came in the silver bracket in one of our recent tournaments, and I'm just really excited for this season to be able to gain more experience as a right side hitter. I feel really good about where this season is heading. I feel like we have a better team than we did last year, and I feel like we can definitely make it to playoffs.
One of our favorite Friday night highlights is our Golden Sabres dance team. Each week, they dazzle the crowd with their routines. We chatted with some members of the squad and recorded a halftime performance. Enjoy.
Hi Titan TV, I'm Addison and this is Jeliza, and today Jeliza is going to be talking about the Golden Sabre dance team. So Jeliza, why did you join the Golden Sabre dance team?
I have been dancing since I was a little girl, and when the Golden Sabres came to my middle school, I decided to join it and made it my freshman year on varsity.
And what's your favorite part about being on the team?
Getting to perform during halftime in football season.
So what else are the Golden Sabres involved in?
We do performances like at competition, and we do pep rallies, perform during halftime.
And what would be advice to any girls considering joining the team?
Just be open-minded and have a positive mindset.
And now, under the direction of Misty Chavez and Katie Durham, please welcome to the field the pride of the East Side, the award-winning Golden Sabre dance team. And now, let's sit back and enjoy a streamer jazz routine to Elton John's I'm Still Standing.
Friday Night Lights, Camera, Action.
Victoria ISD will begin live streaming athletic events beginning the 2022 football season.
The district has installed cameras at Frostbank Field at Memorial Stadium for football and soccer games. Cameras are scheduled to be installed in high school gymnasiums to live stream volleyball and basketball. This will allow the games to be streamed live, recorded, and housed on the Victoria ISD YouTube channel.
Subscribe to Victoria ISD on YouTube to easily access live games. And to view athletic schedules for the 2022-23 school year, visit VISD.net.
PTech stands for Pathway in Technology Early College High School. Let's go check in with our different programs. There are so many opportunities for students in VISD to find their and through different programs and pathways. Today, we're going to check in with the PTech programs at East and West High School. So if you don't know, here at East, we have PTech Healthcare.
The healthcare program at Victoria East High School provides an early college pathway and work-based learning environment where their students can earn their diploma. They can also complete prerequisites for their associate's degree at Victoria College, earn a certified nursing aide certification, or even earn a completed Associates of Science degree.
PTech provides experiences where I can learn about potential career fields. Last year we took a field trip to Houston and learned about the human body through an interactive exhibit.
What do you plan to do after high school?
I plan to go to TSU or Texas A&M to study nursing. My advice would be for them to pay close attention and take precise notes. Also, appreciate the opportunity given to you, and it'll really help with your future as long as you pay attention.
So PTech is all about finding your and in high school. So what are you going to do after high school? Well, you can be in nursing, you can be in engineering, computer science, or education. So starting in high school, we start tailoring these classes that you're in for your and.
Take two, action.
I enjoy the support that my friends and my teachers give me. I plan to be a biomedical scientist at UH. I would tell them to choose their friends wisely so that you don't slip up during doing classwork.
Go ahead.
We're finding our and.
What I enjoy most about the PTech program is that we're all in the same classes majority of the day, so we've created bonds over shared goals that we have for the near future. After high school, I want to major in biology to eventually go into pre-med and become an anesthesiologist. Some advice I want to give to incoming PTech students is just to have fun. Remember not to always stress about your classes because your work is always going to be there. So, yep.
The cool thing about the PTech programs is that there is no cost to students and parents, and being in the program leads to post-secondary credentials, and is an experience that encourages students to continue their post-secondary education.
Okay, we are here with Victoria East teacher Tammy Medlin. Tammy, why don't you tell us kind of your teaching background? What's your experience?
So I have 23 years of teaching, 11 of it here at East, and before that I was at Stroman, Memorial, and also Victoria. My background before that, I started teaching late. I started teaching when I was in my late 30s, and before that I was involved in a lot of other things. I was involved in education with my kids, but not as not in the classroom. I started off my college wanting to be a nurse, and so I took the first 2 years of pre-nursing and stuff, and I loved it, but life happened and that didn't happen. So I really feel like a lot of that prepared me for becoming a PTech teacher.
Okay, so you say PTech teacher. Now, for those who don't know about the program, we're doing some segments on what we have to offer. So why don't you tell the folks at home, what does it mean to be a PTech teacher?
So it means that we are focused on kids that might not have some opportunities in traditional education, and this gives them the opportunity to pursue their passion. Here at East, we have both healthcare and engineering, and the class that I teach is Pre-AP World Geography, and geography is super important for PTech students because when we first started PTech, we had healthcare, and the hospitals were telling us that students were coming in without a good knowledge or understanding or compassion level of different religions, different cultures, different viewpoints from around the world, and that's very important for any job that you're going to have in today's modern world. But especially for healthcare and engineering, where you are trusting that professional for something that is very dear to you, either a loved one, your own health, or a project that you are passionate about. And so you need to be able to relate to those different cultures and to those different beliefs and attitudes and customs, and not alienate your clientele. I think that to teach that, we need to focus on understanding those differences, knowing that just to accept those differences does not mean that you have to believe that yourself, but that you have to allow those people to feel comfortable with their beliefs when they're interacting with you. One of the things that we do in class is that we discuss a lot of different cultures and what is polite, what is not polite, how to behave, if you are going to a engineering project for the oil field in Saudi Arabia, or going to sub-Saharan Africa because you're working on one of the hospital ships, or something like that. One of the ways that we do this is through, lecture and discussion, but also through differentiating projects. So, for instance, when we talk about Latin America, my engineering kids may do a project on how do we get communication and transportation in some of these areas that have been traditionally inaccessible, like the Andes Mountains or the Amazon rainforest. Whereas my PTech healthcare kids are going to do a project on medicines from the rainforest, what kind of medicines we get from that. So, they will have different projects even though it's the same TEKS and the same content.
Excellent. And in your experience, what is your favorite part of the program itself? I have been on the team as well, and now we've expanded.
Yeah.
We've got more people involved. So what's your favorite part of being a PTech teacher?
I think two favorite parts. I really like the camaraderie with the teachers. I think that we do a good job working together for the benefit of the kids. We not talk about the kids in a negative way, but we talk about them to facilitate their growth, to help them when they're struggling, to celebrate them when they have achieved, overcome some sort of obstacle or something like that. And I also enjoy in the classroom getting the kids excited about content that at first they may have thought, geography, we're going to memorize a bunch of maps. And that's really not what we do in the class. And so we're discussing real world applications that they may encounter. And when that dawns on them, then that's really cool. I think the other thing that I do like is by the end of the year, not right now, but by the end of the year, seeing growth in their college readiness. I am a big believer in getting them ready for college. They have to learn how to take notes. They have to learn how to study for tests. They have to learn how to work in a study group, not just copy notes off their friends, but actually build that study group so that they're a contributing member. And those are some of the college prep skills that I work hard on in this class.
Awesome. So let's say people are watching this at home and they're interested. Maybe their students would benefit from being in this program. What would you say to those parents?
It's going to be a lot of work, and you have to have the commitment. Your child has to make that commitment. This is not a, oh, this just sounds fun and they're going to give me a college degree. There's a lot of work involved. But if you are willing to do the work, this program can open up so many opportunities for you. It's kind of like, yes, you have to put in the work, but then you have so many more options and so many more paths that you can follow when you graduate from high school. And so this is a very worthwhile program. But make no mistake, it is hard, and you have to put in the time. This is not just for the smartest 10% or whatever. This is for anyone who is willing to work for their future.
If you are an 8th grader in VISD and are interested in PTech programs, the Office of Innovation will visit middle schools starting October 24th to speak with 8th grade students about each program. The PTech interest form will also open on October 24th for students and parents to fill out. Make sure to check out the VISD PTech Facebook page and the website for more information. We took some time to sit down with the president of Rho Kappa, Lizette Huerta. Let's go to that interview now. Hi, I'm Bella Roth with Titan TV, and today we're interviewing
Lizette Huerta, and I am the Rho Kappa president.
Okay, so Lizette, what is Rho Kappa?
So basically, Rho Kappa is a honor society, but for history.
Okay. And how did you come to get involved with the Rho Kappa?
So basically, I really like to look at things to put on my college application, and for when I graduate, I want to have a bunch of chords and just a bunch of stuff listed that I've done. So I kind of came into this mindset where I want to do as many things as I possibly can so it can look good. So that's kind of how I got involved into Rho Kappa. But as I, initially started to get more involved, I found that I really liked the organization, and I liked that for what they stood for, and I liked the service opportunities and all of the fundraisers and things that they'd like to contribute in. So I decided that kind of just piqued my appeal a little bit more.
Okay. And so if I wanted to, or someone else wanted to join Rho Kappa or apply for it, how would we do so?
Well, you will have to have a 3.0 GPA. That's, one of the minimum requirements. You will have to have an 80 or above in all of your history classes. And in the application process, you do have to, kind of have, the teacher recommendation, but that's pretty, standard for majority of the clubs here at East.
Okay.
But,
And where can we go if we want to know anything else?
Well, you can always, ask me questions, but also Fabro is a really good source. He can be found in A208.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
The district's first ever e-newsletter is in its second volume this school year, and our subscription list keeps growing. This makes us super happy because the weekly e-newsletter has the most recent district-wide news and information. Every month, we feature VISD alumni in our hashtag Alumni Spotlight and recipients of our Atzenhofer's Champion of the Month. Be sure to subscribe to the School Matters weekly e-newsletter by visiting visd.net.
Please, all you have is give your parents a big hand. Let's go. Can you hear it? We thank our school board for being here. They love kids.
Thank you for joining us for our very first episode of Titan TV, a Titan Warrior Media production. We would like to thank everyone who has been part of today's episode. Keep up with all of our episodes on our YouTube channel, Titan Warrior Media Production, and on Instagram, Titan Warrior Media Production. Bye, everyone.